Well, we're in Mount Gilead, Ohio for the Morrow County Antique Tractor Association's summer show, their farm days here. And they're featuring Minneapolis mulings, so I brought up a bunch of my tractors, and so we'll just walk around. It just rained like an inch in 45 minutes. Now it's kind of clearing up. So I figured it's kind of a quiet time. It's a good time to walk around. So first off, got Grandpa's UB. Most of you, if you've watched my videos, have seen most of my tractors. So, you know, Grandpa's UB that I restored. That was the first one restored. We got the 69 Jetstar 3 Super. And then my 7302 Propane. And then my 7302 Gas. And then we've got a little R here, and this is the Hartwell Farm from Chesterville, Ohio. They brought their little R. And then we got my 3 garden tractors here, the 69 112 Hydro, the 69 110 Hydro, and then the 67 112 Hydro that was Grandpa's. So I got it here. Actually, the first trip it made was to Plain City for that show, but got it up here for this. And then Norm's new 47 ZTU that he just picked up. Joe Pro's grandfather had this tractor, and Norm just able to buy this from them. We went up a couple weeks ago and got it. Norm got it all cleaned up and brought it up here to the show. It's a very nice tractor. He switched it over to did the converter to a regular oil filter, and it's got the lift assembly on it. It's kind of a neat tractor. We got a couple Averys here. One with the loader. It's a heck of a loader frame. It's a Model A. I don't know a whole lot about the Averys other than that then turned into the BFs and the Vs and the different things that Mullings had. And I brought the 73 955. So she's up here all nice and wet. Just to look around. I did have the quick hitch on the 302 gas. I didn't bring I was going to put the 2-row planter on, but I was really scrambling last night to get things up here. Matt and Rena Rankin brought up their 445. It's a 56. And then their grandson's R. That was actually bought at the consignment sale here at this show. They do a consignment sale in conjunction with their tractor show, so that was bought up here a few years ago. There's a 53 UB here of Ron Grog, all original. We talked to him earlier. He bought it and enjoys the tractor. It's got actually power steering on it. Nice added feature. Mine doesn't have that, and it's a handful at times. One of the buildings here on the fairgrounds, it's a really unique old building inside of there. It's all full of toys. They sell a lot of tractors and little toy tractors and everything in there, but that's a neat with the way the top of it is there, kind of an octagon. So we've got another ZTU here. This used to be from Dwight Murphy's collection, and he sold it or traded. I'm not sure what they did, but it's got the lift assembly on it too. It's got the different fenders. Next to it, you've got the Murphy's G955 or 900. Sorry, G900. It's got the dual PTO. They use this all the time. I saw Mike last night. He had it running, and it runs real nice and sounds good. He said they use this thing all the time. And I would say, let me got their tag on a lot of these blew away in the rain. It's a 68. And then they have their GB here, diesel. He was running this. It runs good also. And then a G. I'd be able to tell you more about these, but a lot of the tags blew off. That rain that came through was a, like I said, we probably got an inch in 45 minutes. It was heavy. Then 602. Say this is probably a 66. 602, so that would have been one of the last ones. Original top link there. And then they're 670, and I've been working on this, just got it running last week. So I don't know what year it is, but Dwight said it's smoking like a chimney, but he's got great oil pressure. So they're trying to figure it out. They were just trying to get it done to get it here to the show, and they achieved that. So that's always a good thing. Anybody that's had one of these as a project knows that when you're trying to get it done, it's sometimes difficult. And then they've got a ZB. Nice original. And then what Dwight calls his baby is he's got his Z here. He said this is a 38. And it's a very nice original Z. And then they've got a 110, and I think another 110 here. Nathan Calvage. So they've actually got the deck on this 110. This is a gear shift. It's different from my Hydro's original seat, it looks like. And this other one's a gear shift also. And then we go to the other brands. Alice Chalmers B, Ford here. Another nicely painted up Ford 8N. And then a Ferguson 30. And a Ford, it says Turbo Edition. Looks like a 960. I'm not sure. No, it's a 900 it says. John Deere B. John Deere MT. And an A. And a B. I got a Super C here next to a case. Next to a Case SC. These are Axhelm's cases. John's dad, I think, was a case dealer up in this area. This is a really nice KC. Farmall B. Massey 44 out of Centerburg, Ohio. An A. A John Deere A. And we got a W6 IH here. Next to a nicely restored 706. And then an IH 1066. Full rack of weights on the front. This is a 1976. And a John Deere 5020. I only know that because you can see where the decal was on it, and it's faded enough that I can read that, because I don't know my John Deeres very well, like any self-respecting mulling enthusiast. Got to get that dig in. John Deere D. And an R. Oliver Super 88 wide front. And a row crop 88 and a 77. Maybe a tent here with a bunch of wheel horses. These guys have a pretty nice collection of different wheel horses.
I knew that you knew.
You got your front sickle bar mower on this 58. And we've got John Deere crawler here, a B.O. Lindemann, nicely painted. A little plaque here kind of telling about it, and that it was $1,300 and $1,360 new. I can speak. John Deere H. Kevin Fox's from Marion. Talked to Kevin, he's a nice guy. He does a real nice job with his paint jobs here. Good looking bee. And then a nice 530. Got a bunch of ACs here. These are nice 200. Original, it looks like. Looks like they still use it with the way it's got more modern lights on it. And 35 John Deere B with a miniature one on the hood. John Deere 33 John Deere, I think it's a J, and a 50, and Case VAC, and Cot Shut 35. It's nicely painted. That cream with the red is really sharp. Cockshut 20. It's a 52. And a Cockshut 1540, which I'm going to guess is something other than a Cockshut, because that looks like in that era of when they were putting the Cockshut name on other tractors. 5540. There's an H. Wide front. Kind of a different wide front on that. Alice Chalmers. And then another Farmall here with cultivators and an IH 1466. Looks like they're still using this one. It's got the big turbo air cleaner on it there. and a 766. It's got actually the Delaware Farmers Exchange decal on it. It's down by where I grew up. Nicely restored M. And a case LA. And then a propane case LA. I'm just gonna go out on a limb for all you Moline guys. Just gonna say Moline did the best job of anybody with their propanes, making the propane tanks look kind of the best that you can make them look, because this one, just kind of the way it sticks up, just looks like an afterthought. I think Moline did a pretty good job with theirs. Not trying to be too biased, I'm just saying. We got another case here, a CC. And then we've got some garden tractors here, John Deere, two John Deere 110s, and then a Ford 120 back there, which would be very similar to the Moline 112s. That's a hydro. John Deere AR. And then we get into some Alice's here. You got one Alice on hard rubber. Would guess that that was some kind of an industrial type tractor. An IB. It's got a front blade on it. Got a D17 with a sickle bar. Side mount, hydraulically driven. And this just says from the Young family. Got a little tent set up here. They've got a really nice 175. I want to say that we did a plow day and they had brought this one out a while back and it did a real nice job. It's a 1980. And then a nice 185. And some of the smaller ones. D19. Man, the rain really did a job. All of the papers that talk about these things have blown off because it's that rain and the wind that blew through. I didn't see, but this makes sense. I said I'd plowed with that little 165 or 175, I'm sorry, had a has a 3-bottom semi-mount Alice Chalmers plow on it. That's what they were plowing with that day that we were out. And then there's a nice D17 back here, 62. Here's the back of some of these cases, and in fact that one with the propane tank on it. Since I didn't walk around behind it, just a unique look at how they did that. Looks like a hydraulic, PTO driven hydraulic pump on this one. Got a logging timberjack skid tractor here, and then an F12, and then some kind of a, I think that's an Alice Chalmers here. Back here, this is the area where they do the kind of the sawmill. They do all of their demonstrations, and the Murphys have some of their tractors back here to run all this stuff. So they've got a U here. Nice looking U. And it's got whatever you should have, and it's got the little John Deere and the air cleaner there. They've got some belt driven things here. Got a little R back here, nicely restored truck. They've got all kinds of things back here to run. There's a 445. So they'll do some demonstrations hopefully later today and maybe tomorrow. This one actually, this 445 actually has the Graham equipment sticker on it from Adams Mill, Ohio. It's pretty neat. Got a couple wheel weights on it. And this is a really nice truck here. This is nicely done. International pickup. Or I guess it's more, got dual wheels, but very nice. I don't know if you can, hopefully you can see a dash in there. Nice interior. Got an engine on the back here with a belt, so it can run this, calling it the JB. I don't know, forgive my ignorance, maybe a Sheller. They got a lot of the other stuff covered up back here just because of the rain right now that we're having. We came over to walk through the consignment stuff, and we got caught in a heck of a downpour. So we're heading back because it looks like more of a downpour coming. But while we're walking here, I'll just do some quick filming because we don't want to get soaked a second time. But coming up on the tractors that are going to be selling tomorrow. They have a consignment auction. I think it starts at 10 a.m. I would take some time and go around all these tractors, but like I said, just looked at the radar and we're a ways away from our stuff, and we're gonna head back over there. There's a propane U here. Make somebody a nice tractor. And then there's a U puller here. I will make a quick stop to show you the choke lever. It's got a pretty unique choke lever on it. It's twine. So I guess if it works, it works. It's Saturday. They've got 3 auctioneers running the rows out here. And they've got another one inside, so they're moving this right along. So it's Saturday afternoon, and luckily the rain has held off today. We were at the consignment sale this morning, but I wanted to show you, John brought his G1000 Vista in today, and John Youngin, and this is a really nice 1000 Vista propane. So he rolled in, it's got the cab on it. Tank on the back. Very nice tractor. So I wanted to make sure that I got video of this because you don't generally see these at the shows. And of course, with the cab on, it makes it different. Although that would be a really hot. Can only imagine how hot it is in there today. But yeah, glad John brought this on up, and glad it's here. And one of the good things they do here is they do a pedal pull. The Buckeye Valley FFA alumni out of Delaware, Ohio, bring up their pedal pull stuff, and they're in the barn here doing the pedal pull, and you can see there's quite a good crowd in here for this. So we're in the consignment. My buddy Phil bought the hammer mill, a couple hammer mills we got to get loaded up, but I was going to point out there was a 2-row Moline rotary hoe here that was Dwight Murphy's who brought here to sell. I'm not sure if that's a Moline plow or not. And then Dwight had the picker and the sheller here that were both in the consignment auction. I'm not sure if they sold. I didn't stick around to see. Dwight had multiples of these, and he said he wanted to kind of thin the herd. So it's still got the paint on there, but this, he told me this sheller was in kind of rough shape. And then the picker. So, but everybody's there loading and everybody's trying to get out of here. So Braden goes from pedaling a tractor to driving a tractor. All right, it's Saturday evening. We're getting ready to do the tractor parade in front of the grandstand. There's the pulling track, and they're gonna do some, I think, crash up derby tonight. But anyway, here's the lineup. The Moleans are on the outside here because we're gonna go at the front of the line. I'll just kind of walk back here. You can see what Braden's gonna drive his little R. He's ready to go. Hey, Braden. Decided to drive the 955 in the parade. And here comes Dwight. Driving their U. See everybody, they're kind of wrapped around the track. Unfortunately, I can't walk all the way to the back because I think we're getting ready to roll here, but it gives you an idea of what we're doing here. It's a lot of fun. Been a great day with the consignment sale, and they had tractor pulls during the day. So now it's to show off the Prairie Gold to everybody. Straight, right just a little, right just a little more, keep going, keep turning right, okay, so bring it back left, hold there, back right a little, right there, left, straighten it up. Okay, right, keep going right, back left just a little, right there, stay there, left, take right, okay,
Keep it there?
yep, left, now left hard, there you go, right there, stay right there, bring it back right one little bit, there you go, left, right, bring it back right, straight, right, no, left hard,
Power steering.
yeah, I just messed that up, right hard, no, I'm sorry, stay left, okay, now right hard, there you go, now left just a little, left, right, left, left, okay, left, left, okay, bring it back right just a little, right there, left, okay, bring it back right, bring it back right, bring it back right, straight, right there, stay right there, left just a little, left just a little, okay, right now, turn right, right, harder, there you go, left, left, right just a little, okay, left, 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 right there, go right, right, straight, okay, we're done. So it's Sunday morning doing the tractor rodeo out here. We're also over here doing the frying pan toss and the wrench toss. And Matt and I just did the blind race. The driver puts on the goggles so you can't see anything, and then the passengers got to tell you which way to turn. I screwed up with Matt, and he went over the line a couple more times. I made it through perfect, but that was just because he was giving me good directions. You can see as they're going through, you got to figure out what your right and your left is for sure. And you don't want to cross the line. All right, William's giving it a go. Got the face of concentration right there. Alright, and they're working on the skillet toss over here. Kids do the wrench toss. And meanwhile, William is over here finishing on the slow race, or the blind driver, and he did a good job. All right, William is now gonna tell his dad which way to go. Jim.
Hang on there, buddy. More? Yeah, come on. Now push Jim. You mean towards John? No, he meant towards you. John. John.
them two leaning on my truck.
Out left. Little. Oh.
Are we there?
Keep going. Turn.
Turn left.
Yeah.
If you turn to stand on it.
Doing the chain in the circle. Matt and I just did it. He did it in 110. I was at 129. I just had to finish this video with a picture of this ribbon that Matt and I won during doing the blind race. Gave me good directions while I drove, and we were able to beat all the other teams. There were 4 of us that were in a tie, so for the last round we had to back through it, which is very interesting. But anyway, we won. So it was a great weekend. I had to kind of get out of there quick. There were storms coming, and then they cleared out. Got everything cleaned up and put away. So until the next show, I think the next one I'm going to is Portland. It's featuring Moline this year. So I will definitely do some videos there. Sorry I didn't have any drone footage this one. My drone app on my phone, something's wrong. But anyway, I had a great time with the Rankins at this this show, and just the show itself. Dwight Murphy was a great host for the Molines, and everybody did a great job at this. It was a very nice show. Small show, but with a consignment sale, and they had a lot of things going on. It was a great show. So until the next video, thanks for watching.